Okay, hi all. Good evening, good morning, and thanks a lot for joining the session on the most awaited topic, I think, ChatGPT. So just wanted to confirm my voice is audible and screen is visible to everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay,
Tanvi. Yeah.
so fine. And I hope most of you are from our academy only. So fine then. I will keep this session very casual. Okay. And as my sequel session, I want to keep this purely interactive with full freedom to ask question. Okay. Because I know this is new, right? So if you have any question, please feel free and ask. And as I have mentioned in the group that you want me to just cover the basics of this, or you want me to cover in depth. So today I will try to show you like what this can do for you. Okay. And in the next session, those who are interested in understanding the internal architecture, how it works, I will not go in that much in depth because I do understand we have participants from various background, but like to keep the interest of everyone, that is why I will not go in much in depth, but it purely depends on your interaction and the questions, whatever you're going to ask. Okay. And again, I have to follow a format. I will not jump randomly from here and there because again, like those who are very new, those who don't know ChatGPT, those who are not for the technical background, they will get some little bit confused. But this is an introductory session, and we will schedule maybe three more such sessions. Okay, so that I can give you overall understanding of what is ChatGPT. Okay, before I start, anyone who wants to share like what is ChatGPT in a very layman term? Anyone? Come on, who will answer?
So it's a large language model.
Oh, technical. Sorry, I don't know what is LLM, large language model. Let's keep it simple.
Uh,
In simple
like
words,
some,
it's just like a Google. Means whenever
Simple.
if we
Hmm,
face any issue or
good.
any question, we just type the question and it will
Hmm,
just figure out the question and summarize the
good.
question and then give us the answer.
Okay, good.
Just like a
Uh,
robot.
It
Perfect.
can be a chatbot also.
Chat but also okay. Can you guys please raise your hand that how many of you are using ChatGPT in your day-to-day tasks? Can you raise your hand quickly? I want to understand my audience. One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay. Okay, good. That's great. Good number of participants. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Got it. Good number of participants are using. Okay. Fine. Got it. Thank you. I think good number of participants are using. Perfect. Okay. Let's start with the basic. That Tanvir, why I should go for ChatGPT if I want to understand something or if I want to gather some knowledge or some information. So generally we use to Google something, right? Means if I'm talking before 2023, or especially before 2023, where you can say like June, or let's take the example 2022. Before that, we used to Google if you want some information, either technical or any other information. We take the help of Google, right? And we were very much satisfied with that, right? We're getting all our questions getting answered, whether it is technical or any other thing, right? Google was able to answer that. So now the question is why? Why Tanvir I should go for ChatGPT? Okay, we will see everything practically. I will not give this theoretical. Okay, suppose I want to understand like how to drive a car. Okay, so I will ask Google that how to drive a car. Okay, so it is telling me this top 10 car driving tips. This is there. Tell me one thing. And this is again AI powered options you're getting. But my question is, I typed here how to drive a car and I'm getting all these options. Okay. So will I stick to this only and I will start working? Or do you think I will check other links as well? Generally, what we used to do.
We would check multiple
We
links.
check other links. Yeah.
Correct. We used to check multiple links. If this is the data I'm getting, I will not trust it, right? Or maybe just to get a more satisfaction, I will click on other links as well, right? I don't know why ICSE Lombard is here in this option. Then this option and multiple, maybe we will check in the YouTube as well and many other options, right? This is one example I have given you. So that is the problem. Or suppose I want to understand, can you please explain window function in detail? I ask this. So it is telling window function performs an aggregate like operation, blah, blah, blah. So do you think this is sufficient for you? Of course, no. Then you will click on this link, you'll understand something. You will click on some other link and some other link, gigs for gigs, and many other options you will try, right? And it is time consuming. So this is one of the reason we'll go for ChatGPT. Now, suppose here in the chat, I will tell you about that interface. What is this all about? Don't worry about that. So now here, this message ChatGPT is written. I will write here. Can you please explain window function in detail? Okay, maybe I will write here from SQL perspective. Okay, now see, I have typed a question here. Now see, it is telling, hey Tanvir, sure, let's dive into the SQL. My screen is visible to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
Yes, Tanvi. Yeah.
Okay, fine, perfect. So see, it is giving me all the things quickly. I am getting, so at least I will get an idea what is this window function, over clause, partition by, order by, and then frame is also there. And the types of window function, it will explain all those things, right? So quickly you can get an idea that at least you will get an idea that, okay, what is this, right? You don't have to go through multiple links and check, and you don't have to go through multiple pages. See, here it is giving you some sample SQL queries as well, right? Got it? So this is one of the straightforward benefit of ChatGPT. Is this clear? You will type something and it will brief you that, okay, what is this? Now, suppose you want to execute this query, okay? And for this query, you don't have a table. So how you can execute? So then you can mention here that, can you please share table script for above SQL query. So now I'm telling ChatGPT that, okay, you have shared this query. Okay, now if I will copy this query and if I will run on Oracle Live SQL, of course it will throw error message because we don't have, we have not created this employees table, right? We don't have this employee ID and all those things. So now I'm telling ChatGPT that, can you please share table script for the above SQL query? Okay, now check the output. Absolutely, Tanvi. Let's create a simple table script. So it is going to create a table script for me, right? But do you think, is it possible with the help of Google? Now tell me, guys. It is creating this table. It is inserting the data as well for you. Now just you copy the code from here and log into Oracle Live SQL, directly file your query there and take this, copy this select query as well. And you can get the output and then you can play with this. You can understand by changing the values here. So first of all, because this is the burning question, many of you have asked me, Tanvir, why I should go for ChatGPT? I'm happy with Google Boss. Google is doing everything for me. So why I should go for ChatGPT? So these two reasons are the main reason that one should start playing with ChatGPT. The first thing is, here this ChatGPT will not give you multiple links, multiple pages, multiple sites that you have to again scan it and conclude, and then you concrete your understanding. First important point. Second important point, it is like a person or your friend sitting sitting in front of you, and you are communicating with him, right? Here you see, I told ChatGPT, can you please explain window function? He has explained this to me, right? Then I told, now see, the ChatGPT has kept your previous conversation in the dialog box. And that's why when I mentioned here, can you please share table script for the SQL query? So he has understood that, oh, Tanvir is asking the table script for this query, right? So see this intelligence, right? And this is not possible if you're using Google. And of course, and you can see like it has created this employees tables with this column, whatever was present here, employee ID, department, and salary, it is present. And I have this data in front of me. So first of all, now see, I am not explaining ChatGPT now. So please don't think what is this black screen, Tanviru, what is present on the left side, what is this plugin. Don't worry about this. I have not started explaining that. First of all, if I'm telling you that you should buy a smartphone, I'm telling you why. That is what I'm telling you, and I have given you two strong reasons for that. Any questions so far? Is this clear so far? Yes, no? Any question?
Yes.
Yes.
Got it?
Clear.
So
Yeah, yes,
these two are the and I'm trying to explain in a very layman term, guys. I'm not going into the in depth of the AI right now. I'm not going to explain you what is LLM and what is the transformer architecture and all those things. Maybe in the next class we will discuss that. First of all, I have to show you the reason that why you should start embracing ChatGPT. Okay. So these two are the important reasons from my understanding. Many other reasons are also there. We will look into that. Okay. Now suppose here this ChatGPT has created this table and it has inserted few records. I think 7 records. Now I will tell to the ChatGPT, and that's perfect. But the number of records is too low. Can you please insert few more records so that I can do a better analysis? Now see. So I'm telling to the ChatGPT that you have created just 7 records. From this, I cannot do sufficient analysis. I'm telling ChatGPT, can you please insert few more records for me? So now see, that is inserting few more records for me. So understand the context. So the ChatGPT is storing all the previous conversations in the dialog box, and it understood that Tanveer is referring me to insert the same data for the previous schema for this table structure. And as a result, you see how intelligent it is. It has created this for you. Now tell me, is this possible with the help of Google? Of course, no. So now you have a strong reason that why you should go for ChatGPT. And this is purely a magic, guys. The more you will use it now, the more you will become fan of it. Okay. And then slowly, and that's what I tell always, that is start learning something, at least spend 10 minutes. Okay. Then slowly you will start loving it. Okay. And then that 10 minutes will increase to 20 minutes or 50 minutes, and then you will increase that. Okay. So far, clear everything, right? So this is one of the
Yes, sir.
reasons that you can go for
Yes.
ChatGPT. I have just compared ChatGPT and Google, and I have told you the reason that why you should go for it. This is the first thing. Now, those who are very new to use ChatGPT, it is very simple. Log into Google and just type there ChatGPT, and that's all. A page will open, and then you have to log in with your Gmail ID. You have to create your account. Yeah, I think you all are techy guys, so you know all those process, right? And an account will be created for you. Now, ChatGPT has two versions. Okay, ChatGPT 3.5 and ChatGPT 4. 1 minute, let me show you. You see, it is 3.5 and it is ChatGPT 4. 3.5 is the free version. It is the open version. It is for everyone. Okay, but it has few limitations. But I'm not telling directly buy the subscription of ChatGPT 4. Start with GPT 3.5. Let me show you for 3.5 first of all. This is ChatGPT 3.5. And let me show you like what all things you can do with ChatGPT 3.5, and then I will show you for ChatGPT 4. Okay. Now I will ask ChatGPT 3.5, what is the difference between GPT 3.5 and GPT 4? Now, ChatGPT 3.5, you all know that ChatGPT has been trained on billions of data. Okay, it's not like a magic or genius sitting behind this and he's doing all the stars for me, or any monster or ghost is there. No. The net thing is it has been trained on a billion of data, and that is what your natural language processing. You might have heard about all those technical terms. We will discuss it. Okay, but that is what it works. Now see what it has mentioned here. While I don't have a specific details about GPT-4 due to my knowledge cutoff in January 2022. So it has the data till January 2022 only, or maybe they might have increased that, but ChatGPT 3.5 has data before January 2022. So if you will ask something, any recent news or any other thing which has happened after January 2022, the GPT 3.5 doesn't have that information. This is one of the limitation if you're using it. Okay. But if you're using this to learn SQL or for any other thing, it will give you that information, or any other information which is before January 2022. This will give you that information. But if you want, like suppose I will ask ChatGPT 3.5, can you please show me some latest international news? I'm asking ChatGPT 3.5 to show me the latest news, what is happening. So it is telling I'm unable to provide you with the latest international news as my knowledge is limited to information available up to January 2022. So this is one of the restriction or limitation with ChatGPT 3.5, right? But apart from that, if you want to learn something or any other thing you want to do with ChatGPT 3.5, it is sufficient for you. Like I have shown you a few examples. You means like suppose, can you please explain me different types of joints? Okay. So now see, one more thing. ChatGPT knows that I, Tanveer, is a specialist in data analyst and data scientist. I have customized ChatGPT in that way. I will tell you how you can customize that. So most of its response will be in line with the world of data science, data analyst, or the artificial intelligence. Okay. So you see, I have just mentioned different type of joins. So ChatGPT understood that, oh, Tanveer is from the data analyst field, so he might be interested from the SQL perspective, and it is giving you the information about all those things. Okay, so this is clear so far. Any question?
Clear.
Clear.
Clear. So those who are very new, I will recommend you don't go for GPT-4. Start with GPT 3.5, the one which I'm showing you right now. Okay, it's free. Anyone can use it. Now coming to GPT-4. Please don't do drawing on the board. I'm getting distracted. Okay, so this was GPT 3.5. A lot, even with the help of this, you can do a lot of things. One more thing, a buzzword these days in the world of artificial intelligence, or especially Chat GPT. You might have heard about prompts, right? Prompts. Actually, the questions what I'm asking so far, I asked ChatGPT to explain me about window function, explain me about different type of joins, and many other things like international news. So the questions what I'm asking here, no, it is known as prompt in the world of ChatGPT. You will not tell that, oh, this is the question. In a layman term, we can tell that, okay, I'm asking this question to the ChatGPT, but the technical word for it is prompt. So this is one prompt. Can you please show me some letters internationally? This is one prompt. Can you please explain me different types of joins? This is another prompt. So these are the different type of prompts. And the prompt is very, very, very important here. Means the question or the prompt which you are giving to the chat GPT, you have to be very specific, because at the end of the day, this is nothing but a machine, right? This is a machine, no? So your prompts must be having the sufficient data or sufficient information so that it can understand what we are asking. And as a result, it will give you more customized result, right? Suppose if I will tell ChatGPT, I I want a good job, please suggest. Okay, I'm asking this question from ChatGPT. Let's see the response. So now see, I asked the question, I want a good job, please suggest. So ChatGPT has suggested me that the finding a good job involves a combination of factors and all those things, interests, skills, and all those things. So these are the very generic terms, right? Now suppose I will ask here, I want a good job in data analyst with over 5 years of experience and a decent package of more than 25 LPA in India. Okay, now see, you got it? I think you got the difference, guys. So that is why these prompts you have to be very intelligent because at the end of the day, you're interacting with the machine. So the questions or the prompts what you're giving, it must be having sufficient data so that the chat GPT should give you a customized result as per your requirement. Now see, it is giving me this information that, okay, for this salary, you have to learn Python, R, SQL, data visualization libraries, Matplotlib, and all those things, right? And then building a portfolio, connect on LinkedIn, blah, 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 and all those things. So this is known as, and this is what known as prompt engineering. And a lot of things are there. Again, that is a big world, right? So is the prompt clear to everyone? Okay. So the questions what you're asking and this technical on the field of ChatGPT, this is nothing but this are known as prompts. Any question, anyone? Clear? Okay.
Clear.
Yes.
Now this is ChatGPT 3.5. Now moving to, yeah,
One question.
yes,
Akhil this side.
yeah,
So,
okay.
prompt engineering basically means we are trying to give the kind of complete statement with all the information what exactly we required. Is that what we are
Correct,
saying?
correct.
Okay.
Prompt means the questions what you're asking from ChatGPT, that those are known as prompts. So here
Okay.
I'm telling you that the questions, the prompts which you are giving here, you have to be very intelligent because you are interacting with the machine, no? So that's what you see. I have given these two examples. I just asked, I want a good job, please suggest. So here I have not mentioned which job I'm looking for, what is the expected salary, what is my experience, right? All those things I have not mentioned. So it has given me a generalized result here. But here I have mentioned I want a good job in data analyst with over 5 years of experience, decent package, more than 25 lakhs per annum in India. So I'm giving more detailed information as per my requirement. So that is what the questions, the prompts, what you're giving, you have to be very intelligent because you try your level best that the machine should understand your requirement and so that it will help you in the similar way with a better option, with a better answer. This is what known as prompts.
So
Just one
Tanvir,
question on the more
Hmm.
lines.
so
Sorry to.
over a period of time, the ChatGPT will learn according to the prompt engineering, like how
Correct.
we ask the
That is,
questions in.
and that is in means it has not that much matured now, but down the line it is anticipated that yes, that will become one of the field of engineering, right? Means how good prompts you are giving to the chat GPT, not only to the chat GPT, to the artificial intelligence tools, so that they can understand that what you want, and that is what the prompt engineering is coming. But that has not gained much momentum as of now, but maybe down the line it will gain some good momentum, and that's what I'm telling to everyone, that is start at least working on this tool so that you can understand that how it is working, right?
So, how Chat GPT identifies, like maybe out of box question, but yeah,
Hmm.
like how Chat GPT identify whether it's a prompt kind of question or not? Like, is there any?
No. See. The questions what you are posting here, no, those are known as prompts in the world of Chat GPT. That is known as prompts. Like I asked, how many? You see, I asked this question. Please explain what is the difference between GPT 3.5 and GPT 4. This is one prompt. The question what you're asking, that is nothing but the prompt. Okay, this
So
is
Tanvir,
another
what is
prompt.
the
Hmm.
accuracy level of the prompt? Like not prompt, the answer, the response from the ChatGPT.
Ah,
Because
good question. Good question. You see, one thing, I have I have many examples, and I think a couple of months back, maybe 2, 3 months back, I have posted in the alumni group as well that please don't blindly trust ChatGPT. Many SQL queries I have seen which is incorrect, but this doesn't means that you have to discard or decommission ChatGPT. Okay, many scenarios are there because it is in the phase of getting matured, right? it has many limitations are there, right? Couple of days back, I think Times of India or which media house, they have filed a case against ChatGPT. They told that our confidential data they have used and they have done research on that. So that is what many other things are there down the line to come, which we don't know, right? So accuracy is still that's a question, but many generic tasks it can do for you. And to improve the accuracy and what all feedback the Open AI company they have received from ChatGPT 3.5, those feedback, those limitations they have fixed, and then they have rolled out GPT-4, which I will show you right now after this. That has better accuracy than this, but still I will tell you, don't blindly trust on ChatGPT for your SQL queries or any other Python codes. Okay, but yes, that's a good for learning and many other thing it can do for you, which I will show you down the line. Have I answered your question?
Yes, Tanvir. And
If
I
you're
have
asking for the exact stats of it in terms of percentage, I forgot it was something 90 or 92 percentage. I will extract it from the OpenAI platform and I will show that in the, I will share that in our alumni group. I forgot that exact stats. I'm sorry for that.
Yeah, no problem. I have one more small question.
Hmm.
So
Mhm.
when we are using ChatGPT, so
Hmm.
we are giving prompts and based on the information and inside algorithms, it is giving us some collective information to
Correct.
summarize.
Hmm.
So what is the difference majorly in Google search or some other search engines compared to ChatGPT? Because
Oh,
will it create some kind of script background in the background to give us the results,
are you
or it will simply capture the
are you
information from different sources?
are you asking in the background how it works, or your question
No,
is
no,
that
not
why?
asking at the technical aspect of the system, but
Hmm.
generally I'm asking. So in coming to the Google, it will collect information based on keywords to the different sources, whatever available in the web. So coming to ChatGPT, will it take the same information and it will summarize in its own language and giving us, or it will create it on its own?
The question what you're asking, that is what I told in the beginning, that I will cover that in the next session, because if I will trigger that discussion now, maybe we will deviate from the topic, because
Okay, that's
then I have to explain about the natural language processing, in the transformer architecture, in the billions of records, how it has processed it. A lot of things will be there, but for sure, in the next class, we'll discuss that in detail.
sure,
Is
sure.
that fine?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
have,
sure,
that's why
Tanvi.
I had
Thanks
told
a
in
lot.
the very beginning that I will show all those things. Okay. And that's what I posted in the group, that you want the session for 2 hours, 4 hours, or 6 hours. And I think more than 90 participants has voted for 6 hours. So for sure, I will show you all those things.
So why I'm asking that question is,
Mhm.
so when I'm
Mhm.
trying to use ChatGPT, so I should have a confidence, right? Because it's a
Mhm.
new tool. We are
Mhm.
habituated to Google and other sources.
Correct,
So
correct.
when I'm switching over from Google to ChatGPT, I should have some other advantages on
A
system.
lot of advantages are there.
Yeah,
So in the beginning, when I started, no, that is why. First of all, I have shown you that only. I'm not sure if you have joined in the very beginning. So that is
yeah,
why.
I don't.
First, maybe you have joined late. So that is why, first of all, I have shown that why you should go for ChatGPT. Maybe you can go through the recording, Prasad. Okay, so that is why, because I know that question, most of you have that question, that Tanvir, I am satisfied, I'm happy with Google, I'm getting my questions answered, right? And everyone is satisfied. Google has helped us a lot, no doubt, right? Then why I should go for ChatGPT? So I started with that only. I have given the reasons for that. So I would request you go through the recording and you will get an idea. Okay, if I will
Sure.
repeat it now, maybe the others they will suffer. Okay.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I'll go back to the cutting. Thanks, thanks.
Uh,
Go ahead.
sure. And the technical part, guys, actually, I'm very much interested in explaining the technical part. These all things are the cosmetic things which I'm telling you. Okay. But because this is very new, so I have to start from here only. But the technical part is the one thing where I will cover, like how the ChatGPT is based on the transformer architecture, right? And what is the transformer architecture? Why it is known as GPT, right? And many other layers of this GPT 3.4, GPT 4, what is tokenization, and many other things are there. I don't want to trigger that discussion now. we will discuss it. Okay. Next question.
Yes.
So, Tanvir?
Yeah, Mona Lisa. Yeah.
Yeah. So Tanvir, one thing, I haven't used ChatGPT, so this is the first session. And
Okay.
post this, I'll try the free one that you are, suggesting us to use and see.
Sure.
But what I heard from my, fellow colleagues and peers and all, that even they are building resumes on ChatGPT. You're talking about the, so
Of
we need,
course, of course.
yeah,
Mhm.
so we need to give a prompt to
Yes, yes.
ChatGPT in order to for ChatGPT to understand and give us the answers. That can be anything under the sky, I supposedly that he because you would be explaining it further because I want to know that how it is fetching all these details and data and putting it forward to us. But is it possible to even create resumes and all and so?
Yes. Yes, madam. You think of something, it will do that for you.
Okay.
That's what I can tell you. It can. Resume is a very, what I can say. It's like a small thing under this umbrella. This is
Oh,
very simple. I will show you that as well. And thanks a lot for bringing that use case. And
yes,
that slipped from my
because
mind. Okay.
I
Yes,
was
we can do that. Hmm.
yeah, I was really awestruck by going through one of the resumes of one of
Hmm.
my friends. He's not too good at, like in his communication and all, and the way it was crafted. I told him that it's really very good. He told me it's all, everything goes to
Of
ChatGPT. It's
course.
created for me. So
Of course,
yeah,
totally agree. So I
okay,
will show you that as well. Next class, I will show you that.
okay,
Very
sure,
simple.
sure, sure.
I will
Okay.
give a hint now. Very simple. When you're getting any job description, no, just copy the job description, okay?
Hmm.
And then write here that please prepare
Hmm.
a resume
Hmm.
for the below job description and my details as mentioned below. Then you give your details here. Like suppose my name is Mohammed Tanveer Khan. I will write
Hmm.
my name and my years of experience. Okay.
Okay.
And my expertise or 1 or 2 lines. Okay. And then give the job description. It will prepare a wonderful resume for you. Okay. And then
Okay.
again, if you want to customize that resume, then again you have many other AI application as well. Maybe like it will take hardly 4 to 5 minutes and it will give you a wonderful resume to you. You
Wow.
can do that. Yeah. So that is possible.
I'll try it
And
out. Yeah.
sure, I will explain that. Thanks a lot. You brought this and a good use case. This was slipped from my mind, but I will show this for sure. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah.
No issues. Any other question?
Hey, hi Tanvi, Shekhar this side.
Yes, Shekhar. Yes, please.
Yeah. So, just supplementing the previous question, like you mentioned about the ChatGPT throwing out wrong SQL
Mm-hmm.
queries in some cases. So,
Mm-hmm.
like suppose if you being an educator, you want to build a specific tool for your technics academy,
Mm-hmm.
and you want ChatGPT to throw out like queries in the way you teach your students. So you have a
Mm-hmm.
lot of questions and queries, a solution for them. Can you use that database to train ChatGPT so that
Mm-hmm.
in future it can give the correct queries?
Of course, of course, of course. I will show you that. I will show
Okay.
you that I have. You see this I have prepared this for my own purpose. ChatGPT educator, and one more, few more I have tried. I have filtered that. I will show you all those things. I will tell ChatGPT I want this information, and accordingly
Mm-hmm.
it will give me some contents or many other thing. Okay. Yes, we can
Oh,
do that. I will show you that. I will show you that. I
okay.
just started it. Okay.
Okay, great.
So fine. Let me
One more
proceed.
question.
Yeah. Tell
Sorry.
me, Imani. Mhm.
Yes, yes. So Tanveer, like as you mentioned, in the beginning, that of course Google does give us so many options. Chat
Mhm.
GPT, after like using billions of data, it is, but still giving us only one option. So which
Mhm.
further comes down to drilling on the art of how you're giving the prompts.
Mhm. Correct.
But
Correct.
if
Correct.
I don't,
Mm.
but if I'm not getting my customized solution,
Mhm.
so then what would my options be then, because it just gives one solution at a time.
Mhm. Okay. Good. I totally agree with this. Totally agree. Two answers are
Hmm.
there for this. One thing is, I totally agree here. I mentioned, can you please explain window function in detail? Here I'm getting multiple options. It's like I'm in a what I can say, like a mall, which
Right.
has many showrooms. I want to buy a
Mm-hmm.
shirt. I have multiple options, right? I can go for
Mm-hmm.
many other showroom and the brands. I have that option. I totally agree here. Here I don't have any option, right? I have to use this only. But suppose here I mention ChatGPT that, okay, tell me, can you please explain me different type of joints? It has explained me inner joint. Now, suppose if I think that this two line is not sufficient for me to understand, right? Then in the next prompt, I can tell ChatGPT that, okay, the example which you have shown above in the inner joint, that is not sufficient for me. Please share a few more examples, or please explain inner joint in detail. Then it will start explaining that in detail. Okay.
Okay.
You got
Okay.
it? So because
Mm-hmm.
again, like if you are telling here that Tanvir, I have multiple options here, right? I can scan multiple pages, and maybe I will learn something new if I will click on some other page. I totally agree. But here you have that option. And the next prompt
Mm-hmm.
you can tell to ChatGPT that, okay, and now please explain inner join in more detail. Even you can tell that explain inner join in 1,000 characters. Okay, it will explain
Okay.
you in approx 1,000 characters, or you can tell that, okay, I want inner join in 500 characters. It will explain you that in 500 characters. Let me show you that. 1 minute. I will explain here.
Mm-hmm.
Please explain uh, inner join in just 100 characters. Now see, it will take approx 100 characters. It's less than that then. Okay, so it will customize that within that character only. If you count it, I'm not sure if it is 100 characters, but approx it will explain you in
Right.
that characters. If you will tell that I'm not satisfied with any other thing, I'm not
Mm-hmm.
satisfied. Please explain inner join in full detail with some complex real-time examples from e-commerce platform. Now see, this is prompt. I'm telling to the because see, at the end of the day,
Mm-hmm.
you are interacting with machine only, right? So you have
Right.
to educate machine what you want, right? Even suppose
Mm-hmm.
if I have a servant in my house, I will tell him I want water. So he will not
Mm-hmm.
understand, I want a cold water, I want warm water, or for what purpose I want water, right? I have to tell him that, oh, this is
Mm-hmm.
nowadays it is a cold weather, so I want little bit lukewarm water, right? So the same thing, ChatGPT is like a servant for you. You have to tell him that what you want. You have to express your emotions, right? Now I'm telling you, I'm not satisfied. Please explain Energy One in full detail with some complex real-time examples from e-commerce platform. Now check the output.
Mm-hmm.
Got it?
Yes. Yes.
Yep. So that is what. Now see,
Okay.
it is explaining everything in detail, right? It has
Right.
taken some
Right.
customer ID and all those things. Now, if you will tell that, okay, again, I'm not satisfied with this data. So it will show you some other
Mm-hmm.
example. If you will tell that, okay, this is just a query, share the create and
Mm-hmm.
insert a statement, it will create that for you. And I'm showing you from 3.5 only. And this is just, I think, 10% of 4, which I have not started yet, right? So
Right.
hope I answered
Right.
your question, Himani.
Yes. Yes. Thank you. Thanks, Tanvir.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no problem. Let me proceed further. Now then you have ChatGPT 4. This is the one which I want to show you. So this is the ChatGPT 4, and this will give you the latest information or whatever you want. Now, when you got this ChatGPT 4, you have this explore button. Now, when you will click on the explore, these are the multiple models. Okay, ignore this one, my GPT. I will explain this part after some time. It has ChatGPT Classic, ChatGPT Educator, Tech Support Advisor, Web Browser, Data Analyst. This one my favorite. And like I think day before yesterday, that the New Year offer which we have rolled out, and I have shown you some analysis what ChatGPT has
Yes.
done.
Yes.
I have done that with the help of this data analyst. That was really mind blowing. Okay, but again, you have to be very smart in giving prompts to the ChatGPT. Okay, then someone, so here a few people pronounce this as Dolly. Few people pronounce this as a Dally. So you can pronounce like SQL and SQL, right? So similarly, you can pronounce this as per your convenience. So then creative writing question, all those things, we will see all those things, okay, one by one. So when you, and one thing, this GPT-4, I think the cost is approx $20 and in the Indian currency, and then you have to pay some GST charges. So approx 2000 you have to pay per month. But those who are very new, I will recommend go for GPT 3.5. Okay, use it for 1 or 2 months, and then you can go for, if you're interested, then you can go for GPT-4. But I can bet you once you will subscribe for GPT-4, no, you will never unsubscribe it. Okay. So now let's try to understand what this can do for you. So the first one is ChatGPT Classic. Okay. So here, the benefit of this is little bit fast as compared to ChatGPT. These are the multiple models. Like I have shown you, when I clicked on the explore button, these are the multiple models. Classic is one model. This educator is another model. Advisor is another model. It's like suppose in your house you have multiple servants, right? One is your driver, and then maybe another one is your cook, and then someone is there to clean your house, right? And someone is there to read stories for you, right? So similarly, these are the different models in the ChatGPT 4 which can do different tasks for you. Hope it is clear so far. Now, so ChatGPT Classic is the one which is very much similar to 3.5 only. Okay, but the benefit is it is little bit fast. Sometime what will happen with ChatGPT 3.5, if the traffic is too busy, so it will not give response to you. Sometime it happens. Okay, but this will not happen with ChatGPT Classic. Okay, and then Educator, I will tell you after some time. Let me show you browser. This web browser is the one when I will ask some question. So it will browse the entire net, and which is very much similar to what your Google does. Now, suppose if I will write here, please explain window function in detail or anything. Okay. Now see, this will browse the internet. Okay, all the famous sites it will browse it. Okay, and from that it will give you the data, and it will also show you the links whatever it has browsed. Let me show you that. You see, it is showing all the different types of window functions, and okay. See how much in depth it is giving you all the informations. Okay, moving average, rank, and all those things. Then there's some example also it is showing you. Okay, now please show me some latest international news and the corresponding references. Now see, doing research with Bing, right? So it is searching from the Bing. Why Bing? Because OpenAI, so Microsoft has invested, I think it has approx 49 or 50% stake, not sure exactly, and this OpenAI, and that is why it is extracting from the Bing, which it has shown you earlier, right? Now see, now this is what I want to show you. Now it's showing this Sudan conflict, Russia-Ukraine war is going on, tourism in China, and all this, the latest news which is going on, it will show you that, okay? And now you can see here, right? So now if you click on this, now see, it will take you to that particular page from where it has extracted that data. Is that clear? Similarly, if you will click on this Russia-Ukraine war, click on this page. It will show you that, okay, it has extracted from this particular page. So it has this capability now. Okay, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. Is my screen visible, guys?
Yes.
Yes, Tanveer. Yeah.
Yes, Tanveer.
It's visible.
Oh, visible, but actually it has crashed. Just give me 1 minute, okay? Just give me 1 minute. I will stop sharing. I will start in 1 minute, okay? Google Chrome. Where is this in task? Okay. Let's start sharing my screen now. Let me know once my screen is visible. Is my screen visible?
Not yet.
No.
Oh, not yet. I'm trying to share again. Okay, there's some issue with the Zoom. Okay, 1 minute then. Let me close this. Mm, 1 minute. Oh, screen sharing has failed to start. Please try again later. I will do one thing. I will assign someone host. I'm facing this problem since today morning. I'm assigning Akhil as a host. I will leave this meeting and I will join again. Okay.
Okay.
Just I will join.
Sure. Mm.
Yes, we can see your screen.
Is my voice audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, now it's audible.
Okay, this phone is getting crashed actually. 1 minute.
Yes, your screen is visible now.
Visible now. 1 minute. Okay, so hope this was clear.
Yes.
Yes.
Web browser. So I think what Himani has asked, I'm not sure Himani is there in the call. So this is the answer. Now you cannot tell that means I think now you don't have a excuse that I will go for Google now, right? So even this has this web browser and this can just you type something, it will scan the entire page and this will it will give you that access. Okay, this is clear. Any question so far?
One question.
Yep.
In web browser, is it like it takes the data from the websites which have higher SEO score, something like that?
That answer, sorry, I don't have exactly that on which basis it is taking from the backend. Okay, because when I have scanned it, or maybe there are multiple, like I told you, know, even if you will search in the news, I forgot maybe Times of India or some other media house. Okay, and they have raised a concern that ChatGPT has used their confidential or some copyrighted data. Okay, so maybe they would have they might have some security concerns and they cannot scan all the web pages. So but I have seen like multiple pages they scan and they will give you the reference from where it is scanning it. Okay.
Okay.
Any other?
Similarly,
Yeah.
similarly on the same lines of confidentiality, if I drop any files on my company's file in
Don't do that. Don't do that. Please don't do that. ChatGPT will clearly mention it. I will show you that, Klaus. It will clearly mention if you have some confidential data, don't do that, because I will show you plugin as well, which I have used here. Okay. So if you use some third-party plugins, ChatGPT clearly will tell that your data will be shared with those plugins. So don't use any of your confidential data with ChatGPT. And I think 3-4 months back, you might have heard about that Samsung, I believe, right? So the employees, they have used the company data and that was leaked. Okay, but if you think you can mock the data, I do that. Okay, I'm telling openly. We have some other format. What I used to do is we take the data. Okay, means you might be thinking that, Tanvir, how you can take it, right? Because you cannot send to your email ID and all those things. So what you can do, although I should not tell, what you can do, you can take. No, I will not tell that. That is very confidential thing. But I think you can explore that. Okay, many other things are there. One thing I want to make it clear to everyone: nothing is confidential. The companies, they are thinking, no, that you cannot share their data and all those things. Everything is possible now. Okay, we are using that. Many other things are there. You can do that. Okay, so is this clear, web browser part?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now proceeding further, the next one, my favorite, I will go to the data
Data.
analyst, and then I will show you about educator and all those things. Okay. The fingers are crossed. My uh, system should not crash. Okay. So this is the data analyst. So here, you can see this attachment, right? So 1 minute. This is the new offer data. Okay, I have mocked the data. This is not your exact mobile number. Maybe one or two number will be exact, but we have changed the number here. Okay, this was some data we have, like this mobile number. They have purchased Python, DXL, and all those things, different courses, whatever you have purchased. Okay, so now I will give this to ChatGPT. I will attach from here. You can see this attach button, right? So from here, the ChatGPT new year offer internal. Okay, I have given this to the ChatGPT. Now I will ask ChatGPT to please summarize the data in the attached as spreadsheet, considering the first record as header. Now see, I have attached this Excel sheet. Okay, and I'm telling ChatGPT that please summarize whatever is there. And one more thing, I will show you down the line. I was surprised. I have taken a YouTube link, my channel link only, and I given that to ChatGPT. That was 1 or 2 hours duration. I told ChatGPT, please summarize whatever I have covered in this class. It has summarized everything for me. So not only this Excel sheet, it can summarize your video, or if you have any other file, anything. Now, so it is analyzing it, and it will
It will
show
be
you the
private
Python
also.
code as well. Sorry?
If the video is in private also, it will summarize.
No. Private, it cannot summarize. It has to miss it. It must be having that access. Then only it can do. Now, see, it is telling a spreadsheet titled New Year Offer Internal contains data organized in 6 columns. So let's check how many columns were there. 3 plus 3, 6 columns, right? Okay. First record as header, data analyst. The spreadsheet, these columns are course name 1 and all those things. Each row after the header represents individual's enrollment and all those things. So you see, it is giving the full detail. Mobile number, this, all this information. Now, and this is the complete data. Maybe I don't want to dictate now. You can understand that it is giving some information here, right? Now, if you click on this view analysis, some blue color is there. So it will show you at the back end. Those who have studied Python, the same thing I have covered, right? Import pandas as PD file path. So from this file path, it is importing it and it is reading this file, Excel file, right? I've covered all those things in my Python batch. So you can see though at the back end, your Python is working, right? And that's why the Python and SQL are very important if you're working as a data analyst. Is this clear? Okay. Now, I will tell here to this ChatGPT please create a table script for the attached data, including insert script, as I want to store this in a table and write SQL queries for my analysis. Now I'm telling ChatGPT that whatever data is in the Excel sheet. Actually, I have done that. This everything I converted that into that create table, insert data, and then writing SQL queries, right? So I don't want to create that table script manually, create table and this columns and to insert the data. I'm telling ChatGPT to do that for me, right? I'm executing it. Got it? So it is the course name is course enrollments, ID, mobile, and this is values are there. It has created that for you. And then it will create the insert statement. Hope it is clear. Then it will create the insert statement for this. It is analyzing it.
Yes.
It's taking some time.
So Tanvir, just one question.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
in 3.5, we will not be able to view the Python code at the back.
In 3.5, you'll not be having this option for analyst, and you cannot see the backend Python code as well. Okay. Now, say it is generating these values for you. Now, just you can copy code. You have this option of copy code from here, and you open your Oracle Live SQL. You all have your login details. You asking some question, Akhil?
I'm sorry, what you said for the Python thing, for difference between 3.5 and 4?
In 3.5, like here I have shown you, like if you click on this this link,
Okay.
you will get at the back end what Python code they executed. This is a very simple course only. Okay, you will get an idea that okay, what Python code they have executed and they're getting this. Now you have this insert statement. Okay. Now again, if you click on this, it will show you what all Python code it has executed. You have the for loop here and all those things, right?
Okay.
Okay. Now I will ask here, please share some stats from the attached Excel sheet. Okay, total number of entries. It's analyzing it. Okay, so after this, now see in this sheet, we don't have the fees column, right? So fees column, okay, that I think we cannot do here because everything is in this means multiple courses are there in the one group, right? We have to split it, then we can add that. Maybe in the next class I will show you how you can do that. Okay, but I think you got some idea today that what all things you can do with the help of ChatGPT. Okay, and you see it is giving you some some stats of this. But again, you can means a lot of things you can do with the help of this. Okay, many other stuff. So I will stop here, and the next session I will show you some more stats like what you can do with the help of this data analyst, and then you have a few other models here like hot mods are there, and then you can make your ChatGPT as an educator, as a trainer. Okay, you tell ChatGPT that okay, I want to learn SQL. It will teach you a SQL. Okay, I'm a bit afraid here. It can do that for you. Okay, and then creative writing coach, many other things. We will discuss all those things in the next session. Maybe next week or maybe next week we will schedule one more session. Okay. So I will stop here. Now, do you have any question, anyone?
Yeah, I have one question.
Grade one?
Sorry?
Yeah. To deal with sensitive data, right? You told like there are some certain encryption we can do and we can deal with that sort of thing. So
that I will Next session, no, I will take one session, okay, and the recording we will not upload it on the YouTube. Then I will explain you there how you can do that. So this will be uploaded on YouTube actually, okay. And I'm afraid that I've already faced escalations earlier, like that interview session, which I have told many things about HR and all those things. I've already faced that, and I know still few respected HR and delivery managers are there in this group. So that's what maybe we can connect. We'll tell you. Okay.
Okay.
Any other question? No problem. Any other question?
Yeah, Tanvir, is this a paid version of ChatGPT?
Sorry. This is the paid version, the one which I'm showing you, GPT-4. This is the paid version, but those who are very new, don't go for GPT-4 directly. Otherwise, no, you will get confused, and maybe you will be frustrated that, oh my God, a lot of models are there. What to do with this? At least for 1 month, use GPT 3.5, get used to it, understand what all things it can do for you, and then go for GPT-4. Okay. But as of now, I will not recommend directly to go for GPT-4. Okay. If your task is purely based on analysis, okay, a lot of things is there, day-to-day tasks, so then you can go for this and it can really ease your task. Many other things are there. I've just completed 5% of that. Next question, please.
So sometimes like ChatGPT is not able to answer the things correctly, especially in the more practical question. So GPT-4 is more reliable in that case, or like any improvement in that context as well?
That is what I mentioned in the beginning. And even if you will go through the OpenAI page, they have mentioned there that what all limitations or the issues or what suggestions the users they have given about GPT 3.5. That happens with any model, right? The new
Yeah.
version or the latest version will be better than the previous one. So that has a better accuracy. But again, even OpenAI team, they are telling, don't trust blindly on this data, especially if you will ask some medical questions, no, about suggestion about diabetes or maybe any other thing. They will clearly mention that don't trust on this data. Please consult your doctor or anyone else. This is just like this can give you suggestion, but you don't have to blindly trust on this, because at the end of the day, this is machine only, right? And it is in the phase of getting matured. This is not that much matured as of now, right? Maybe down the line we will see some security concerns and many other issues, right? But I will request everyone to start using it. Okay. This will obviously ease your task. The companies and they're using it. Means AI has become a buzzword. Most of the companies, they are telling their employees to do certifications on the artificial intelligence and all these things, right? And it happens, and this is not the new, the first time happening in the IT industry. It always happens. 2015, big data was like anything. I remember I taken session in Infosys at Chennai at that time about big data, Hadoop, MapReduce, and all those things, how it works. And the session was full. Everyone was wanted to know what is big data, what is big data. So now everyone knows about this big data and data engineering, and that has given birth to your data engineering, data analyst, visualization tool. So don't worry about that. The AI is going to vaporize the jobs. No, start working on it, start learning it. I'm very much sure this will give birth to lot of new job opportunities. Okay, so that's a good thing. Any other question?
Tanvir, I hope in next session can you cover up what is prompt engineering and all, because I heard somewhere.
One thing I want to ask you guys, quick feedback. Because this was just a 1 hour session after Kenan, I think 5 to 10% I have covered so far. I know that I teach very slowly. I'm very sorry for that. So next session, how you want? The pace is fine. You want me to increase the pace, reduce the pace? Any suggestion?
I would say the same pace would be good.
Same pace.
Pace is fine. The examples are fine.
Yes,
Tanvir.
very fine.
Okay.
And
Intentionally,
even the
I'm not
duration is
selected.
fine, I think. Duration wise also, I think it should, because
Okay.
if we increase the
in 1 hour,
duration,
it's cool.
people might lose the interest, or focus in
Of
the.
course. Correct.
Yeah,
So
I think everything was fine. The pace,
Yeah.
the
Okay.
examples,
As
everything.
always, everything is fabulous.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks a lot.
Yes.
If I can add one thing, Tanvir,
Yeah,
I don't
please.
know how much is it possible, but if you could just change the time, like just
have it half an hour early. I'm driving. I'm on my way to work. But
Okay.
as I said, maybe it's just me because I'm in a different time zone. That would be beneficial as well.
Okay,
I
sure,
would really
Himani.
appreciate that.
Okay,
Just
sure,
half an hour
sure.
before would be
Half an
good
hour
enough for me.
before. Okay. I think then Amrita will also tell something. Amrita, for you as well, I think, right?
Yes, for me also, I am facing
For
this
you
kind
as well.
of issue.
You are in Malaysia, right? Okay,
Yes,
for you
yes.
as well. And Himani is from Canada. Okay, so very difficult. Okay, I will try to manage for sure. Yeah. Okay.
Tanvir, I don't know what is
Hmm.
the agenda for next session, but if you can
Next
cover up.
session, you see, today the main intention was to keep that interest in you, to display that what is ChatGPT. That is why I'm not explain much technical aspect of it. Next session, I will cover data analyst part only. First of all, little bit more in depth with some example. Then slowly I will enter the world of artificial intelligence, like how the transformer architecture works, how your ChatGPT has been designed little bit. Okay. So then we will go in that way. But I will cover all these different important models. Then I will show you that internal architecture of ChatGPT. And then if you're interested in learning artificial intelligence, then how you can plan the course, how you should start learning it, and in what fashion, right? That is the agenda.
Yeah, sure, Tanvir. Yeah, thanks.
So
Yeah,
next
sir.
session will be on next Friday or like what's the plan, Tanvi?
Yeah, next Friday, and that is fine, I think, for everyone, right?
Yes.
Next Friday, the timing as Himani has raised a concern, that's a valid concern, so I will try to change it a little bit. Saturday and Sunday, I'm very sorry, guys, it's a bit difficult, but Friday I will try to free my calendar for 1 hour, and we will discuss it because I thought that this is very important that we all should know how it works, right? Fine
Sir,
then. Yeah, Wahab.
sir, can we also add like something about what are like I only heard these keywords like buzzwords
Mhm.
like what is generative AI and LLMs and like these.
See. Those things are very interesting. But as I mentioned, I will cover that slowly. Okay. First, I have given you a trailer of the movie. Then I will slowly go into the world of LLM, NLP, okay, the different architectures, the computer vision, and all those things. Slowly, we'll see all those things. And
Okay,
then I
sir.
will show you a roadmap that, okay, if you're interested in AI or ML, how should you start? What you should study first? Okay. So I will show you that roadmap. Don't worry.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. Fine
Um,
then, guy. Yeah, Mokilan.
yeah, sorry. One last question. Like on roadmap note, what are the basic stuffs we need to be good,
If
strong, and fundamental
if
to
you
get?
want to start learning from tomorrow,
Hmm.
then I know that you might be thinking what Tanvir is telling, but like always, my formula, my calculations is work on the foundations, right?
Yeah,
So
right, right.
my suggestion is take an NCRT book of 12th standard, especially start studying stats, mean, median, mode, standard deviation, variation. Because when you will work on the machine learning algorithms, no, these all things will be helpful. And
Mhm.
don't take this as a burden or a headache, guys. Enjoy and relax it. Think that okay, if it will take one year for me to learn, but I will take a small steps. Start first of all learning mathematics. First of all, if you're thinking without mathematics you can do, sorry, I'm very sorry to say you're fooling yourself. You can't do that because ultimately it means you will get blocked somewhere. Okay, so that is why if you're not strong in mathematics, start with that. To start with the stats or the linear algebra, vector, 3D, and matrices determinants. These all things will help you. And that's why I'm telling you, start with the NCRT book. So those who are from India, I'm telling NCRT is our central government book. Okay. So if you are in any other country, I told you the syllabus. You start with that.
Yeah,
I'm
Tanvir sir,
planning.
what are the
Uh,
topics that we need to cover in maths and statistics?
in the statistics, start with that mean, median, mode, the standard deviation, variations, range, and try to understand the practical applications of it. Okay, that mean and mode, what is the difference between this? A standard deviation, that formula, try to understand how this formula is useful, where it is useful. Okay, you start with that. Then you have to study calculus, linear algebra, vectors, 3D. I will do one thing. Okay, I will do one thing. I
Can you
will
share
give
any
you a
list of
heads up.
topics?
Yeah. I will no. I will give a heads up. Okay, I will start with that. Maybe a couple of sessions I will take on that. Okay, and I will give you a heads up. I will explain you some of the stats topic, and then maybe you will get a path, and then you can start working on it. Okay, let's go in a systematic way, guys. Okay.
Yeah, but
Fine.
yeah, we all would like to learn from you as a course on this topic.
Oh, sure. I have told like this year, 2024, my main focus will be on this only, data science and all those things. So I will share with you guys all those things, whatever I know. Okay, for sure. Okay.
Thank you.
Fine then. Fine then, guys. So we'll meet next week. Thanks a lot for attending the session. Take care. Bye. Happy weekend.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
so
you, everyone.
much.
Thank you. Bye.